Hello everyone, I'm going to share an easy lentil recipe with you guys. In cleaning out my cabinet, I discovered I had quite a few lentils. So I wanted to kind of go through that and use what I have on hand just to save some money. So that way I don't have to go out shopping, and I want to utilize the stuff that I have before it goes expired. So here we go.
Okay, the recipe does call for 1 celery stalk and 2 carrots, and I myself was like, you know what, I'll use what I have on hand. Why not? I'll use up the veggies that I need to use before they go bad, and this is a good way to just add whatever veggies you have on hand. And I am by no means a pro at cutting, so there are a few boo-boos, as you can tell. I do need a new pair of good cutting knives, so if you do have any recommendations, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I as well will leave the recipe in the comments or in the description box, I'm sorry. And if you do try this recipe out, please let me know. I am excited to try it out for myself. While adding up the cost of this recipe, I did discover it is less than $5 to make.
Okay, I went ahead and peeled my potatoes because I didn't think you'd want to see that on TV or on your channel. It's a little boring. The recipe does call for 3 potatoes and golden potatoes, but I just used what I have on hand, and I believe these are russet potatoes, and it should do just fine. It does say chop them up in like quarters or chunks or whatever. I say just do you. Okay, I'm gonna make them about this big, I think. Okay, and I'm just gonna plop them in there because my cutting board isn't that big. I did find some that were equal, about 2 potatoes, so I didn't want to go too overboard. Sorry, 3 potatoes.
In calculating this whole recipe, I've discovered that this whole recipe costs less than $5, especially if you have most of this stuff on hand, which I assume, like myself, I do have all these things on hand and I just don't know what to do with them. So it can be really cost effective.
And I am gonna add a little bell pepper. The recipe didn't call for it, but I had some, so I figured why not use it. I don't know why I always cut on that side when I shouldn't.
I did want to reiterate the under $5 for this recipe because in my area, lentils are currently under $1 per bag, and you can look that up at walmart.com. And as well as you can find a bag of potatoes that are usually in season around this time for less than $3.
I already have onion already chopped up, so I'm gonna add just about half of that. And then some lentils, about a cup. Okay, and then our spices. I'm actually gonna add my vegetable broth, 4 cups, so 4 cups. And then our spices. This smells amazing. I'm just gonna give it a stir.
You do want to set your pressure cooker to pressure cook for 15 minutes. It does take 5 minutes to heat up. As you can see, I already got this going. Make sure that your vent is currently switched to not venting, because that sometimes happens. And we will check this out here in a couple minutes. Okay, it is done. It is released on top. And I did wait a couple minutes until I turned it off. And here it is. First time seeing it myself, so. Ooh. It looks
insane. I can't wait to try it out. I'm so excited. It smells amazing. It did call for oregano and cumin. I did add that in there. I also added a little turmeric as well as some curry. All right, here it is. Doesn't it look amazing? I am so excited to try this. I will be adding some avocado just on top for some healthy fats. I did also season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, and here we go. Let's try it out. I'm actually quite shocked. It is so good. It tastes kind of like a chicken potato soup. It just tastes amazing. I have no other words to describe this. Like I said, I will leave the recipe below, but so good.